What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one that's got MMA fans a bit on edge, especially if you're a Khamzat Chimaev supporter. Some new behind-the-scenes info just dropped from someone in his own camp, and it's got people talking. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on the latest MMA updates. All right, let's get into it. There's growing concern among fans about Khamzat Chimaev after some recent comments made by Arman Tsarukyan, who's been training alongside him in camp. As someone who's had a close-up view of Khamzat's preparation, Arman gave a detailed and honestly kind of alarming perspective on what's really going on behind closed doors. Leading into the fight with Dricus Du Plessis, one of the main conversations surrounding Khamzat has been his cardio. Most people agree it's the only real question mark when it comes to his overall game. And to address that, Khamzat has been grinding like never before. But here's the issue. He might be pushing too hard. Arman mentioned that this training camp has included new elements focused on recovery and functional movement. In addition to all his regular wrestling and sparring sessions, Khamzat is now doing strength and conditioning twice per week. He's even brought in a specialized coach dedicated solely to improving his cardio, strength, and endurance. On the surface, that sounds like a great move. But the real problem, he doesn't know when to slow down. According to Arman, they've actually had to assign someone to keep track of Khamzat and literally make sure he rests. Every morning, they monitor his recovery levels using a tracking system. If his numbers show that his body hasn't fully bounced back from the previous day, he's told to rest. No gym, no sparring, just recovery. That's how intense things have gotten. He's not just overtraining. He needs people to stop him from burning himself out. And now, Josh Thomson has chimed in on all of this as well. He reacted to the situation and gave his thoughts, including some pretty eye-opening comments about whether Khamzat might even be thinking about retirement. So let's talk about that.
Fingers crossed that he stays healthy, and whoever wins this fight, it wins this fight. But I don't think the UFC is thinking like if he wins, tragic. No, it's not. No. You know, but I would be a little concerned about his health. Truly would be. Wasn't there a fighter recently just said that he wouldn't be surprised if he retired right there in the cage?
Yeah, someone did.
Chimaev won the title, that he would retire right there in the cage. Kai Bahalo, I think, said that.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, not even possible.
They've trained together, Kai and Chimaev. I mean, maybe there's a little something going on. Like, yeah, man, can't stay healthy, getting in, whatever it is, injuries, whatever. You never know. Because I got to be honest, I had this conversation quite a bit with Habib. I'm going to win the title, defend it, and I'm done. He talked about that before his father passed. He's like, brother, I don't need to fight very long. Like, I don't need to. So fight, win the title, defend it a couple times, and then be done. He's like, I don't need to be in the sport too long.